Oh God. Okay, you might want to mute. Well, I can't see my chat now.
I can see. I'm in your chat, and yeah, you're streaming.
God.
This is a test. This is a test. Can you see your
Yeah,
chat?
but I can't. No.
I know
Maybe
why.
I have to do something.
See where private chat is on the top there? We need private chat off and... Oh, it's in the private chat.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's private.
No, on the chat on the right where we were chatting in the private chat, you need that turned off so you can see your channel chat. Your watch page chat comes up there on that list somewhere.
Oh,
Teddy's in.
no,
Tommy, all people, free people, 30 Rotten Imbecile 69. Hi guys, how's it going? We're just playing around in StreamYard so cats can get used to it.
I can't see you guys, but hi. Hold on, I'm learning this.
Hold
if you
on,
guys can hear me.
Hold on, cats. I'll put the link to your watch page in back chat for you. I've just PM'd it you. So put that in another tab, and then at least you can see your chat. But it should show up in StreamYard. It should be an option on your right in StreamYard. It's on the right. So you know where private chat is on the right. Your watch page chat's also in there somewhere on that list. So if you click it, you should see your watch page. Hey Ted, how's it going, mate?
That's it.
All people,
sorry,
few people.
See you guys,
says hi, Captain FPV.
I'm trying to fix this out.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what they're saying. You just find your watch page and I'll chat to them. I've PM'd it you, so all you have to do is click. All you have to do is click it.
Yeah, I got it. I clicked on it. I'm getting there. I'll be there.
But you don't actually have to do it for your watch page, cats. Where private chat is on the right, to the right of the panel, there's another option there for your other chat, and it should show your channel's chat in there. I can't see the option my side because it's your side.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do. I gotta think. If I in shortly, I see you and you.
Hey, native.
Even though I clicked on what you gave me, it still won't take me there.
It wouldn't. Just right click it and choose open link in new tab.
That's what I did. My gosh. I mean, I'm there. I just don't see the chat. I'm talking all weird. Chat.
Which window are you looking at?
You guys. I'm on YouTube, and I see you. I see me. I just don't see the chat. That's the thing.
Are you sure? You'll have to open a new tab for your watch page.
Drive me crazy.
Just open a new tab on the top of your Google Chrome and go to your channel and look for the live stream. Don't worry, guys, in chat. We're just testing, and cats is getting used to StreamYard.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't like it.
Shout out to all the chatters. Maga Sumarai, Native Indian, Derek Nelson, All People Free People, 30 Rotten Imbecile 69. Teddy's in there somewhere. Yeah, just bear with us, guys. We're just testing it, really. We haven't got any content to stream today, although we will be having a premiere on Friday on my channel. You still there, Cats? Ooh, I think we've lost Cats. Oh, here she is.
Am I here? There you
Yeah, you're
are.
here.
I can see you guys
Kaboom.
chat. Hi Derek, hi, all people, free people, and Dirty. I think that's all you guys, right? Is that who's in there? This is crazy.
Oh, it's easy. You've done it now.
Hi,
You're there.
friend.
You're there. It works. And
My ah, it's frustration.
see on the panel where you've got private chat on the right, you should be able to close that and open your watch page chat there, and you should be able to see your watch page chat going down that right hand side.
Well, I see it right now in StreamYard. I see everybody. Tommy, hi Tommy.
Right. If you click
All
someone's
people.
message, it should put it on screen for you.
Hmm? What was
Click
that?
some click someone's name in the chat, and it should put their message on the screen in StreamYard. Yeah. See. Pretty
Is it
cool,
on
huh?
there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And you can click it again to close it. So if someone asks questions or you like a message in chat, you can just click it there and put it there on the screen for people to see. Boozoo.
Oh, okay. Wow. Hi Tommy. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm learning this, so I had to try it. I had to test it. But yeah. Thanks. But yeah, I mean, once I get the hang of it, then I'll be fine. It's gonna have to be a black screen to do this.
Don't forget to turn the chat off. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just play with it now. Yeah, practice and you'll get it.
Oh, can you guys all hear me? Hey,
Yeah.
Tommy. Okay. But I still
Loud.
miss my YouTube. I gotta figure out how I could get to YouTube instead of watching my StreamYard at you. Looking at you all,
Well, what you're best doing is having two separate browsers open, one for your watch page and one for StreamYard.
Yeah,
Or two tabs. It'll still work in two tabs.
yeah, yeah. Because I want to wrench people, and to do that, I have to get into my YouTube. Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? Hold on.
You're on StreamYard panel now. You just open another tab in the top and put your watch page there.
Okay, hold on. That's what I did, and it knocked me out.
Did it?
Yeah.
It's maybe lagging it too much or something. When you put it there, just pause the stream there. You don't need to play the stream. You're already watching it anyway in the panel.
Okay, hold on a minute. Okay. Let me see. Hopefully, it doesn't knock me off, but we'll see.
You're going to break it now, aren't you?
My God, this is crazy. I like my I want my
It's easy to
I'm
use.
gonna I'm
You
gonna
just
write
need
them.
to.
It's okay. I'm gonna write them a letter.
Well,
Say,
just use the
hey,
chat on the right. You know, you don't have to be in your channel. You just use the chat on the right to interact. But yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah.
You can't wrench people in StreamYard, can you?
Well, I have to use my phone. Okay. Hey, Roots, Magoo. I'm using my phone to what you call it?
Interact with the watch page.
Yeah, so I can watch everybody and rent whoever needs to rent.
Yeah, yeah, that works.
Yeah. Um, let's see if I could do this. Hopefully. Okay. Oops. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my phone too, for now.
Yeah, it should open the tab really. You may be
I'll work.
you may be lagging a bit
Yeah, I gotta take care of
because
some
all you
stuff.
need really is two tabs on Google Chrome. One for your Hangout panel, which is where we're at now,
Mm.
and one for your watch page, so you can interact with people there or wrench them.
Yeah. China, you're saying the link on the left above is details of how to use the tab. Okay. Hmm. Well, I'll still need a little bit more time. I already downloaded OBS. I just gotta learn OBS.
Well, OBS isn't much use at the moment because of Hangouts.
I know, but I still need to. Also, I want to look into Zoom and see how that is. There's another app that I want to look into, but right now this one looks a lot easier to
Yeah,
understand.
this is probably one of the easiest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I tried, I did, but I had to go on my phone and do that. How many people is watching? See, that's another thing. I have to.
It should
Oh,
tell you.
10.
It tells you on the panel somewhere at the top.
Yeah, 10. 10 watching. Woohoo. Thumbs up, you guys, because I don't know. Eh.
7 thumbs up. Yeah.
I'm just, I'm just joking, y'all. I really don't care.
Yeah, it'll probably get deleted anyway when it's just a test video.
Yeah, I know. But we should be back, you guys, streaming soon, hopefully. Um, I don't know when, but hopefully. We were supposed to have a ladies' hangout, and this is when Google Hangout stopped. Can you believe that? That's why I'm in a hurry to do this. Oh,
Well, it'll be easy with this one. You know to use this one to get a Hangout going now, don't you?
yeah. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, I know. But still, now I'm getting more shy than ever because I was used to Google Hangouts. And I was like, being nervous and stressed and like, FPV help.
What you stuck with?
Oops, yeah, I know. But it's okay. Now I'm getting the hang of it. It's just, I want my icon, my avatar there. But you said,
I don't think it's worth. What is it? £20, $20 a month. That's $240 a year just to get your avatar on. It should be free.
yeah,
It's free everywhere else. Google Hangouts never charge you, did they?
no, that's why they're doing it because they want to make money.
Yeah,
They don't
probably.
make
Yeah.
it the other way.
China
Yeah,
says
China, I heard it before.
$90 a month for Zoom. What a rip
Yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, China. Uh, oh, Roots. I'm so glad you came. I miss you, boy, my friend. But yeah, I mean, it's true what Derek said. Just hear our voice, that's good enough. And we already know how to screen share, so that's good too.
Yeah, the screen share works.
Yeah. Hey, Dirty.
Although I don't
I
think I'm not sure if it's picking up the sound. Have to try that another time.
yeah. But at least, hey, Lev, at least they hear me and we're on,
Hey, Lev.
panel.
Oh yeah, but I'll drop the link in the back chat for people if they want to come in.
Yeah. And the good thing about this is that whoever jumps, they can't come in because you have to add them.
Sorry, Kat, say again.
Okay, nobody can
Lev.
jump in, right? Right? Because if they
Yeah,
jump
unless
in,
you.
you have to add them, right?
Well,
You
no.
have to.
What are you asking again? No one can jump in.
Okay. The only way they can jump in is through the when I put the link in the
Yeah,
hangouts,
yeah,
back hangouts. That's the only way they can get in.
yeah.
But
And if you want to kick someone, you know where you add them to the panel with the plus
yeah,
sign.
yeah.
You go back to there where the name is, and you can click the minus, and it'll kick them off the stream.
China said try screen share at PV.
Yeah, I know I can screen share. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
I'll find something to screen share first.
Oops, sorry guys, I don't mean to laugh like that, but yeah, that's how I laugh.
I'll just screen share the Hangout. Yeah, I know how to use it. We just experiment with cats. Getting cats used to it.
Okay, how do you do it so you can screen?
That I'll share. Yeah, I'm sharing.
Ready? See? Hey, Pee Wee, where'd you go? What happened?
Nothing. I've just stopped
Are you
screen
there?
sharing. Yeah.
Mm, okay.
Can you hear
Because
me?
I was like, what? Yeah, I can hear you. Uh, I can hear you, PB.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. Yeah, it's not as stable as Hangouts or OBS. It does have lag and buffering. It seems a little bit.
Yeah,
But, you know, for a freebie, you can't go wrong. It still works.
yeah. Sorry, y'all. I would sing to you, but I won't sing.
You could always say what you could do is screen share your avatar.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna put that avatar. I can't. I would sing, but I'll get my channel taken down. Oh, okay. Thanks, Derek. Derek says, "Oh, well, I can scream on it, huh?" Okay. Uh, well, on the top, on the very top, where it says live, it tells you how many people are watching. Awesome. Now I know.
Right, I've got something to screen share now. Watch.
Hmm.
There you go. I'm screen sharing now.
Oh, my cat.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss her. Ted hasn't fed her. She's so skinny. She's hungry. She's thirsty. And I haven't seen Ted nowhere. And when I see him, I'm gonna give him a big old yell at. Say, hey, how come you abandoned cats? He's all lonely.
If you click, I think you have to present it to the panel. If you click the cat image, it should put it full screen. That's it, yeah. Now it's full screen. So anyone screen sharing, you have to click it to present it. Click it again, and it should put it back on. Can you see it?
I don't see it on the screen.
It was on the screen, so I think you clicked it again and it went off. There, that's it, yeah. See it? Peekaboo.
Oh, there she is. God, don't you? She looks so skinny. Oh my God, poor cat. How many months is it? Man, almost over a year. My Lord, poor cat. She's probably dead by now. I'm gonna yell at Ted. Ted, you need to take care of her. You're supposed to take care of her. I found myself talking to myself many times on the phone.
Oh, what you done? Your mic's gone weird.
Yeah, I know. Accidentally.
There you go. So you don't need to pay for an avatar.
Right.
Use that one.
Well, at least we're
just screen share that image.
Yeah. Hey, you all. I'm getting the pants. Yay! I can't wait. I'll be a mama.
She looks tiny now. She looks tiny now.
Oh my God. Oh,
Peekaboo, peekaboo.
Poor cat. My first avatar. Yeah. I miss her. She's the one that brought me a lot of luck. Oh, thank you, Derek. Hey, Derek, you remember the cat, don't you? I think you do.
Yeah, I used to play the animated one, didn't I, on my stream? Where it would smile.
Oh. Hey, do you remember on the video how you used to put the cat, how she was dancing all the time? Oh,
Yeah.
poor cat. I was so laughing all the time when you did that. Oh my God. She
Yeah,
was
it's
just
funny
like
that.
yeah, but she's just like to dance.
I can't find that image either. I think it's on the other drive or somewhere.
Yeah, I know. I just remember how I used to make her dance. You know, put in her head, she was so skinny and then too big, you know what I'm saying? This is like, oh my God, you're messing around with my cat, you know? But yeah. And then what else? Let's talk about a little bit, you know, when we first started. The cat, the dancing, the singing, how different it is now compared to 3 years ago. Remember how we first saw winning the not sing but hear music and have just like I don't know, it was so fun. And then it ended up turning to research, which we are blessed with. But I still remember all those good times when we first started all together and the other people that came with us. But I miss all that. It's so different now. You know, 3 years ago is a long time ago. For me at least.
It is. Lots changed in 3 years. Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. A Lighten Cafe, welcome. Oh my God, you're here. Let me wrench you because you do that too. There, Enlighten. You got your wrench. Yeah. But it was in the beginning, you know, it still is, but in the beginning it was so, you know, so different compared to now. Right, FPV?
Oh yeah, we've learned a lot since then, haven't we? Come a long way.
Yeah, we all come a long way, and then how we all started our research from the beginning. I mean, from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, and people laugh, people came, people laugh, people, but we still stick together and keep going with the research and look at where we're at. You know,
It never stops, does it? The research.
no, and it's not gonna
I'm
stop. I think it's gonna continue.
I'm working on about at least three different videos at the moment. One of them will be premiered this Friday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, what time this Friday? I need to be here then.
It depends. We'll see when one's free. I know she's off on Friday, so it'll be probably like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Friday UK. So that'll be
Yeah.
what 5 p.m. round your time.
Hmm. Okay.
Are you off then?
5 o'clock my time p.m.
Yeah, on Friday. Yeah,
Uh, yeah, that should be fine. No problem.
yeah. It'll only be about an hour. It's only about an hour video or less. But lots of
Yeah,
info in it as usual.
it's gonna
No,
be
um,
awesome.
there will be a part two to it as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Can't
And
wait.
we've got sigils free to do. That one's finished. Sigils free, so you'll have a part free of sigils. It'll be sigils free, the conclusions or some title like that.
Yeah,
What was the other one? Oh, we've got a bigger video getting put together that shows how the lunar phases, eclipses, things like that work.
yeah,
I can't remember what's in the other video now. The big video. There's so much gone into it. I can't remember what's in it. But all the good stuff we're going to put into this bigger video as well, anyway,
yeah. Come on,
and
yeah.
stuff that you haven't seen before.
No, but I'll see it before you do it. I think
If you're good.
if I go, I'll do it. No worries. Yeah. But I was thinking about the good old times when we first started, when we first met, really, and then up to now. And I was going backtracking of everything. I'm like, my gosh, how far we came out. I'm like,
Yeah, big data trail there.
yeah, and to since everybody's in chat and some of them are missing, but I am blessed to meet a lot of them. FPV, they're good people. I can feel it in my spirit. Of course, I had those bad trolls after me, like always. They follow me. No, I'm just kidding. They follow me already. So, but anyways, I met a lot of good people, and I am blessed for that. And I'll take that always with me. Always. Wherever I go, I think about all of you guys. If I go, I might not be here, but my heart's here, my thoughts. I'm gonna click on dirty.
Oh, hold on a minute. I'll have to meet you. Back in a minute, cats. Hold on.
All right. So how everybody's night, day. Hey, Jose. Órale. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo estás, Jose? I know you're not a troll. No way, Jose. That's always a word everybody uses here. No way, Jose.
He wouldn't enjoy it, and he wouldn't enjoy it either anyway. This is a flat Earth stream.
Yeah, I know. Ah, ¿cómo está tu mamá, Jose, en Puerto Rico? Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. It's been dirty. So Friday, this Friday, right?
Yeah,
5 o'clock my time. Let's see, 7 o'clock, 1, right?
yeah.
8 o'clock Eastern. Central is 6 o'clock, and the West, where I live, is 5 o'clock. UK will be what time?
11 p.m. UK time.
Okay. And other countries, I don't remember. I think Norway is 9 hours. So if it's 11, it'll be 12.
It'll be it'll be 12 at Norway, possibly even 11. I'm not sure how far east of me that is.
Por nada, Jose. Gracias. So everybody in chat, it's 5 o'clock at FPV stream. Make sure you go sub his channel. Even more
Hold on, Cats. Your mic's gone all funny again.
Okay, there. Yeah, it's because I forget it's on the left side. But anyways, go check it out Friday, you guys, at 5 o'clock p.m. I don't know where everybody's at.
11 p.m. UK time
Mm-hmm.
on my channel. In fact, it'll be on my channel and One's. One's going to restream it at the same time into her channel.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's going to be in your channel. Then I'll do it on mine.
I could do that at the same time onto yours as well, as it's premiere, and I could restream it here using OBS. So
That's true.
So we'd have 3 APM streams running at the same time. That's good coverage.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Anybody have questions? Hey, Dominique. Thanks for coming, for going. But, yeah. Hey, China. How long did it take you for you to do this?
You've still got someone's message on screen, Cats.
Yeah, yeah. How do I take it off? Oh, wait. Okay. I'm going to have gray hair by the time I get done.
Yeah, that's 5 p.m. Cats time.
Okay, awesome.
That'll be 11 p.m. UK time. You are 6 hours behind, aren't you, Cats?
8.
8?
Yeah.
What time's it there now? What time's it there now?
9:39.
Oh, it's 8 hours then. Ah, right. So, where we are? I'm streaming at 10. It'll be 2, yeah. So it'll be 3 p.m. 3 p.m. your time, 11 p.m. UK time then.
See, I thought so. I'm like 5 o'clock.
I thought it was 6 hours, so it's 8.
No, we're 8. You're talking about the East. The East is 6 hours behind.
No, there is. Well, I'm sure we've been 6 hours apart before, haven't we?
No, it's always been 8. Don't you remember?
It must have been someone else then. Well, what's one? Is one 6?
Yeah.
Ah, that's where I'm getting the 6 from. Then. Yeah, it's from ones.
Okay, she's 2 hours ahead of me. Wait, an hour or 2 hours, I think. I think she's Central. Because the East, I'm 3 hours. They're 3 hours ahead of me. So they're 5. Yeah, 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah. Well, at least we got this done. I just got to learn how to screen share. I don't know.
Well, China said if you're on a laptop, don't screen share because it lags it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shop tomorrow for a PC. I have this is brand new. I use my phone. I have a laptop. I have a PC, but I want to get me another PC,
Yeah,
and
get a
maybe
good
with
one.
a double. Huh?
Get a good one.
Yeah, I will. If I have to spend, yeah.
To add an avatar, Magoo, you have to pay $20 a month, which sounds like a rip-off to me, just to get your avatar on.
Your avatar from YouTube.
That's $240 a year just to show your avatar. Sounds like a rip-off.
Yeah,
Considering
it is.
all the odds, considering most of the others never even charge you a penny to use it.
Yeah, very true.
Hey, Red.
You. Oh shoot. YouTube, if you hear me, put it back.
She knows how to screen share, China. She's been doing it. It's just lag sometimes.
Yeah,
I think it's the software. I think it's using it on a browser that's causing that. That doesn't happen in Google Hangouts or on the OBS or anything. I think this app's probably got limitations. Either that or you're possibly streaming the video in 1080p or something. Just try lowering it to 480p and then it should stream smoother if you're sharing
hey,
the video.
Star Watcher. Yeah, I'm not. Well, I'll get a hang of it. Ray, long time no see, Red. Minuteman, welcome. But yeah, I'll learn it. Fortunately, I think by the end of this month I will. That way I can do a ladies hangout. Get back into that mood of ladies. Since I first started the first one, why not?
Yeah, but what they're doing there, China, they'll give you credits, but eventually you're just looking to have to pay to have that avatar on screen. I just don't think it's worth it. And the software's okay. It's basic enough to get you live and it's easy to use. But there's better out there than this.
I will try and I'll look at it. Yeah.
The one, I mean, Google Hangouts, that's getting replaced with something YouTube's going to compete with against Slack. If you don't know what Slack is, it's like another browser operated system where you can screen share, and it's basically aimed at teams. Teams that are working on projects. That's what Slack's for, and YouTube's making something to compete with that. So it'll be probably
Yeah.
something similar like this.
I just, I really believe because 3 years ago when Trump was running for president, we had all these chaos with Google and we're going through it again. So who knows if Google Hangouts will come back after all the voting, all the politics are done. 'Cause that's what happened 3 years ago. Do you remember or did you forget?
I probably forgot, but you just reminded me.
Ah,
I haven't watched all the politics and that for quite a while. Well, I do look at some of the UK ones now and then, but too busy doing research stuff now.
yeah. Thank you, Dirty.
Not fun.
No, but I think that's what has a lot to do with because the politics are very harsh right now against, the Democrats, of course. But they're stopping us for free speech right now. That you guys again can't hear what's going on. Like they
Yeah.
did 3 years ago. You know.
Well,
There's,
when you've got a globe to fake and a construct to hide, expect them to run it like a communist state because they're going to close everything down to hide it. That's where we're
mm,
at. That's where we're at politically. We've got a construct to hide.
the, I'm gonna say something. Like 4 years ago, okay, I visioned about the federal taxes and the state taxes about illegals. No, I'm sorry, but this is a topic that I need to speak. But anyways, I had a vision about these. And about 2 years later, the state stopped giving out tax back the money when they apply, do the taxes. They don't get a refund. So I said, okay, now it's the federal. Well, guess what? It's going to happen because Trump just did it. And it's to save a lot of money for the taxpayer. One is because they're bringing these children over our country and putting them as dependent. So what do? You get that money from these kids, these children, and they're not even legally here. But because they gave them a PIN number, which is called, I think it's called IPIN, something like that, and they get a number, it's almost like a Social Security, but it's different. It's federal. And so you could get that and you could claim your children. So Trump stopped it. And you're talking about billions and
Yeah,
billions.
too right, because that's a backdoor into TTIP. You remember TTIP? And Trump blocked
Mhm.
that. It's just
Yeah.
another version of TTIP, and all they're doing is going to use mass immigration to flood your country. But it's really citizenship for votes. That's the scam. They're calling it immigration, but what it really is citizenship for votes scam. They want as many people in as possible that will vote for them to bring more in. Politically, that's what they're doing. It's the same as Brexit. They won't let us Brexit, and every day we've got immigrants coming into Britain from all over the world. It's same again. It's TTIP. TTIP, in my opinion, was exactly this. It was to just get labour from all over the world and bring it all to one country or into Europe, say, and it would eventually cause a strain. It puts that country in arrested development because now they've got to house, school, and give jobs to immigrants. So that's putting the indigenous population of that country at the back of the queue, and it's wrong. That should not be happening.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's citizenship for vote scam. That's what it is.
Yeah. Jose, okay, what are you up to, Ice? I'm doing research with FPV one and others behind it. Um, I don't discuss Earth anymore. I know it's flat, and I can't. No one is gonna change my mind set. But the reason why I stopped talking about flat Earth is because I already know what it is. One, two, there shouldn't be no debate. That's my thoughts. That's how I feel. I do. Let me see what else.
There is no debate. The globe doesn't exist.
Well,
It's in your
no,
mind. It's in your mind.
my channel was a flat Earth channel, but it was also just to bring different topics, like GMOs, ladies' night, you name it. But I got away from flat Earth, and it's a lot of chaos and a lot of debates that has no reason to have debates anymore. But I'm done with that. And flat Earth for me, I'm done. I am a flat earther still, but I'm not gonna put the name Flat Earth on my channel at all anymore. I already did it in the beginning, but not anymore. I'm more into the research what they're doing now than anything else, and talk about the real topics in this world that is happening now at this moment. And unfortunately, people that is still doing the debates on Flat Earth, they should move on. They should talk about the topics that are happening now than Flat Earth. That is my opinion, and I'm sorry, but I know I said this before and I got thumbs down, but I really don't care. That's how I feel, and that's what I'm doing. We have to move on. There's more important things that are coming toward this whole world, and right now our country is in that situation. What can happen in 2020? It could be good, it could be bad, but that's where I'm at. Is trying to give the word out. Uh, Survival, how to be ready. Because let me tell you, in 2020, something big's going to happen. I just don't know what it is, but something big is happening. And all the countries are going to look upon the United States in these elections again. This is why we're having censors. Huh?
I was just going to say, you're going to find out on Friday what happens in 2020
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
in the premiere.
Well, look at what they're doing right now. I mean, some of these states have their grids taken down. They're doing FEMA training, alerts. What is it? Like Amber Alert, but this one is FEMA Alert. So they're doing all this because they know something's coming. They're preparing themselves. And this is why I left that earth for a while, quit talking about it because for me and for my family and friends, I have to move on with other topics and aware people what's really going on. And this is why I'm back into politics again and putting it together with everything else we're doing research and trying to connect all the connections because this this election is the most election important for all of us, for our country and for the world. And but my family friends are more important to me to talk about other topics. I have friends that came in when we were talking about flat earth. They were in our chat. I just don't know. I don't think what's their channel's name, but they do come in, and they're the ones that tell me too. Hey, Kat, you should start talking about topics, and I have. I remember you and I, Epi, we were talking about survival and plants that you can eat. Um, remember when we first started?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So things like that. We just gotta move on.
Well, he said there. Where's his message again?
Exactly, Jose. I agree.
He says a lot to talk about besides flat Earth. Well, yes, there is, including what goes beyond flat Earth, because flat Earth brings you to two very important questions: what is creating and moving those luminaries in the sky? That's where our research started.
Mm-hmm.
Our research goes beyond flat Earth because we look at the world mechanics. That's what we look at in APM research. We're looking at all the world mechanics, all the scriptures, Nazca lines, Geopetra, hieroglyphs, Enoch, you name it. Everything we look at and factor it into a world model that relates to all that with decodings and research. If you haven't heard of it, probably a good idea to go and check my channel because we've been doing it a few years now and we just keep progressing it.
Yeah, I think it's 2 years, isn't it? I think it is that we've been doing. Well,
The videos go back 2 years, so yeah, it was before
yeah,
then when we started it.
you
Yeah,
know,
plus the
it-
first one got blocked.
yeah, it's about like 2.5 years time since we've been in the research. You and I.
Yeah, easy 2.5, 3 years.
Oh God, time flying too fast for me.
But I didn't make. We actually looked into it for about a year before we done anything, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's when I made a stream. I started live streaming 24/7 for about a year.
I remember that.
Play music for about a year.
Yeah, I remember that I couldn't sleep. I go, I'm gonna do FPVs on because I already knew it was 24/7. Go in and hear music and then I'll relax. But at
Yeah.
the same time, I'm like with the music jamming with it, so it's like I can't sleep now. So, but yeah, it was fun. It was very fun. And there's other streams that I go to now where I met other people. They play music too, and I'm like, oh my god, I miss this. So yeah, cool. Oh, sorry to see you go, Cat.
I would just ban flat stuff. I would just ban him, cats, because he comes in my stream talking crap all the time. He's just a troublemaker. Unwrench him and get rid of him. He does the,
Oh,
he does it in other people's streams as well. He's just a troll and he's got a few accounts, so be careful. He's no flat earther. He's just a muppet going around trolling people.
oh, that's cool. Ah, flat stuffer.
Yeah, he's fake.
He's not on here. Did you?
Where you gone?
His name's not. Is he gone? I guess so. I don't see him. Dios mío. ¿Cómo está? Yeah, Jose, thank you. To research any subject is cool. Digging and digging takes me on a journey. All in the shit. Yeah, es cierto, Jose. Más vestidas, más sayas. Ya la banda de los ojos de nosotros ya se cayeron, Jose. All people, free people. Oh, thank you. You think so? The best test ever? What? What do you guys want to ask me so I can answer it? Because I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, Dios mío. Jose, are you using OBS to do your Hangouts? Ah, okay.
Hey, good morning, John. How's it going, dude?
Hey, blood is thicker than water. Good day. What time is it over there, at PB? It's about what?
It's nearly 6 a.m.
Oh, it did.
I can't. You keeping me awake.
Hey, my time is it's really 10. I wish they didn't change times. You know that? I wish we were all at the same time.
We are really.
Wonder why they divided us in times.
It's just for the sun, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Time of day and faking the globe and a few other things. International datelines, faking it.
Mhm. Have you been updated on what's that guy Einstein? The one that they caught being mm, what is it called? A pedo. He was in prison and they found him dead, but they never showed his body, or he did
Well,
suicide.
it did show a picture of the body and it didn't match him, so it looks like it's
Exactly.
looks like a fake.
Yeah. I think he's still alive. People say he's dead, but I think he's alive. I tell you.
They should be sending the military after these people.
Huh?
They should be using the military to clean up these people.
Yeah, they should. Big time. I don't know. It's just chaos right now at this moment. And 3 years ago, too, when Trump was running, the Democrat with Hillary, all these riots, all these shooting happened then, and now it's happening again. So it's all staged, you know, just for us to focus on that and not focus on the elections, what they're talking about, the point. Um, so everybody's focusing on the shooting in Texas and I don't know where else, but anyways, um, it's just to keep people in mind of the election and not to go to see the rallies. That's one of the reasons too. True, dirty it is. Military. You know what? Talking about military, I think I was on Enlightened Cafe, dirty. We were talking about that. How military that are not ours are in place in our country for chaos coming. But they were trained by our military. How sad, isn't it? Our taxpayers, my money, your money, everybody's in the United States, we're paying our government to train these people from another country to be in this country. For when there's chaos, their language will communicate to those that need to be communicate. I can't even speak right now.
Well,
But yeah,
the foreign troops training in your country are working for the same people you all are. You know, they're all working together. Russia, America, China. Who else is a big list? If you look on that obliterating evidence or gaining access video on my channel, you'll see all who the ones working together are. They're all working together to get down below.
yeah. And this is why I think I mentioned too way back a couple of years ago where Colorado they have a bunch of up north in Colorado somewhere around there where they had a big training for different countries to train as military. And also when they had the black helicopters, they say, quote, it was a training that they were doing in some of the states, which is wrong. It was false because that's where they were doing with these people from different countries to teach them about how to come down from one of those jets. And they had them a lot around the country. I know Yuma in Arizona had it, and it's a drill. See, this is all a drill. They're getting ready. That's one too. Is that they had all these um, from the UN on the train going to California, Oregon. They went through Arizona. They went through Colorado. They went through Texas. So all those vehicles that says UN is the United Nations. They're here too. So there's whatever they're planning. You know, again.
You need to kick the UN out because they're the ones that's coordinating. The UN, the EU, it's the same people.
Mm-hmm.
The Democrats work for them all. Well, most of the politicians working for them actually, and ours.
Yeah.
They're all politicians are just front men for this company that's hiding flat Earth. That's all they are. Divide and rule.
Mm-hmm. But you know, they're in place. They're in place. They're ready. This is why the FEMA alerts are coming this month. I don't know if they already did it. It's on the 15th, I think. I don't know what day today. Well, today's my daddy's birthday. Rest in peace. Um, it's on the 15th or tomorrow. So they're doing something. They're preparing. That's why I'm ready. I'm ready, packed and ready to go if I have to go higher mountains. But you know, it's crazy.
That's why they train foreign troops, because your own troops wouldn't shoot their own people. So your troops will be deployed to another country and they'll bring foreign troops in to police your country.
Yeah, and you know what? Also, they're in our police officers. They're in what is the sheriff departments? They're in our highway patrols. They're in all the fire department. They're all in place already. And a lot of these, they're not from here. They're from other countries, but being trained by our own people through our money. Can you believe that?
Kick the UN out, and then they'll have to remove them foreign troops.
What was that?
Tell Trump to kick the UN out, and then they'll have to remove them foreign troops off your soil.
He's trying to. He's trying to get rid of the United Nations.
Yeah.
That's the reason why the Democrats are so like holding on so tight because they don't want to let go the United Nations.
It's corrupt. It's been, it's been invented by the same people that invented NASA and the EU. It's the same people.
You know, in Mexico, they were always to themselves. They don't like war because they already did it and they didn't want to have any part of the United Nations. They don't want to have part of no other countries, just trade. But now, since this new president won, now the United Nations, they're in with the United Nations. So it's going to be more control over Mexico with these United Nations. And it's sad because, you know, the people from there, they don't know or realize what's going to happen. I know we do, but they don't. And now the United Nations are there.
Let's see what Derek says in chat. Did you guys know the judiciary branch of the UN convicted the Pope of child sex crimes over a year ago? They sent 4 Interpol agents to apprehend him while his bodyguard was there. It makes no sense. They got their butts kicked. Yeah. That's all they'll ever do. They'll initiate some little thing and it won't go anywhere. Same with Epstein, isn't it? I don't believe he's dead. I think they just got him out of there.
Yeah.
New identities, send him somewhere else. They control the identities, everything. They can invent people. These are the ones that's making all the fake voters in your country. These fake dead voters that are voting. It's these same people that's doing it.
Yeah.
Trying to bring it, every nation out there is getting brought down from internally.
Hey, Hart. Welcome. Yeah, so, whatever their plans in 2020, it's coming. Now, Agenda 21, I talked about this too on Enlightened Cafe's panel. Agenda 21 is coming to an end. They already started Agenda 30, which is the worst agenda that you guys need to research it big time and deep because it's going to be not too good, not too great.
They've got a lot of agendas starting next year, going up into 2050.
Exactly.
The premiere we're going to do on Friday night relates to these. You're going to see the why. I'm saying the premiere that we're going to do on Friday night, it actually relates to what's happening next year and onwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we're going to show
Oh.
you. We're going to show you things from history in the past. We're going to compare it to what's in the present, and we're going to show you some data on it as well. We've got the facts of it. We've got all the data we need to prove what we're saying is 100% correct, and you're going to see that on Friday.
Red says you saw this when the Pope was in Ireland, that he had his keys taken away from him, and his demeanor as Ireland no longer is ruled by them so much.
Actually, Ireland is a political backstop, and it's becoming a problem with our Brexit because Marine Pen from France, she found out that the EU was selling arms to Southern Ireland again, so they're going to create some kind of a problem between Northern and Southern Ireland, which makes it a pain for Britain on its Brexit. So that what the EU is trying to do is make it hard for Britain to Brexit. They can't Brexit because our politicians and above are up to their necks in hiding flat Earth. That's why they can't Brexit. They can never Brexit the EU. That's why they've been blocking it. We should have left the EU 3 years ago.
A long time ago,
yeah. We're still waiting. They can't, so obviously they've got some master plan they're going to try and pull off to keep us in it. And it'll probably involve war of some kind. Because that's what they'll say. That's what they'll say. Oh, we're better if we stick together. Because they've dismantled all the European armies. I think Britain's the one got the biggest army, and it's not that big. Out of all of Europe, I think UK has got the biggest army left. The rest have been just about dismantled into small branches. they've done it intentionally because if a war starts or something like that, and it will, because they've got a globe to fake. Remember, so you're looking at wars up in the future somewhere. So they're gonna fix something like that, and we'll have to send troops that join the EU and this, that, and the other, and that's how they're going to try and keep it all together.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's them creating the problems in the first place.
Hmm. It's like Red said. I also heard that the CIA was created by Jesuits. You're right. They have even the FBI. I forgot what CII stands for. Shoot, and it comes from the Vatican. Shoot,
Uh,
shoot.
Cheers, dirty. Yeah, we're on target, mate. I followed politics before I got into flat Earth and doing APM research. So I knew all the politics were bad. I just couldn't understand why until I come across flat Earth, and then things I'd been noticing in politics were certain political entities sneaking off to Antarctica all the time. And at the time, it wasn't making sense. But at the back of your mind, you're thinking, why do they keep going to Antarctica? And that's when I started looking at flat Earth, and then it started making more sense. So that's when I started doing APM research, basically. And of course, at the time, I was looking at Nazca lines, so I started decoding the Nazca lines and realised the grid actually goes on the world map. So it became a case of the grid we're using that come from the Nazca lines, overlaying that on different world maps until it started making sense. And the map we've got on at the moment makes the most sense that we can see. It's working with real world data, and it aligns with some very interesting locations in the world. So that's how I ended up getting into flat Earth and doing this research. All good fun. It's nice learning, and we're always learning in our research. We decode a lot of things. We decode that many things. It's impossible to make videos to keep up with it now.
Hard.
It is, isn't it? I'm working on at least 4 different videos at the same time now. But one
Yeah.
will be premiered on Friday anyway, and then I can get back to the others.
Well, Emerald Rider, long time no see, bud. How are ya? Um, yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't seen some of these people. Well, I haven't really done hangouts either.
Hey, Emerald, how's it going, dude? Hello, Hart.
Heart, I love you too. Yeah. That's why we both got into politics when we first met. In that what is it that what's his name stream?
Portus. It was the
Yeah,
Portus stream, wasn't it?
he's around. You know that, right?
No idea. I've never
Yeah,
looked.
he is.
I've never looked
He's
back since I came to Flat Earth. I've been just doing some research in here.
no, he's under a different name. I gotta figure out his name, but he's under a different name.
No, I don't even go in the streams much, the political ones anymore. I know what it's all about. UK politics, well, European politics is the same as America. It's the same people pulling the strings. It all is. UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, France, well, the whole of Europe. It's all the same politics. It's the same people coordinating all this against humanity, basically. Trying to keep the globe story going.
Yeah. Thank you, Jose. Te amo mucho. Um, it's true what Jose said. I haven't been on often. Oh, I'm bad. But I miss everybody. I really do. Everything changed in a short time.
Well, I think I've learned more in the last 2 years than I've in the entire life. And that's an understatement.
Yeah. Oh my God. I just, oh well. I have to get back into the swing of doing hangouts. I have think I have to do something.
Yeah, we don't do many lives anymore. We like making the videos and making sure they get out put out right. It's when you do a live stream, when you're presenting things, the chat usually strays, and you end up streaming probably 2 hours longer than you wanted to. So it can, the research can get buried in chat. So that's why we make videos mainly. Make the videos and then put them out. So you don't get to catch us live as much as we used to be live. That's
Mhm.
why, because we would rather just get the videos out there, because we've got too much to do. There is so much to look at and put together and release.
True, very true.
It's a big story and lots of there's going to be lots of videos about it. That's a good thing. There's always something to look at and decode and research. But it always leads back to the grid on the map. That's what we find. The grid and the map we're using, well, specifically the grid, it all relates to the grid that we've got on our map. And everything we look at
Yeah.
ties into it. And when it can do that, you're onto something very special. You know that, Cats. You've been here as long as me.
Yeah, I know.
You watched this. You've been with this from the start.
Yeah. But it's everything just one day and another it just changed completely for us. I mean, here we are in politics. No, well, just say for me, going into politics and then flat earth made me a lot of sense in a lot of things you can say. Made me think different. It made me push and fight harder on other things and other topics. But politics and flat earth, it comes together. But again, like I said, for me, there's more important topics to talk about that are happening at this moment, at this time, that affects the children in the world, affects the generations that's behind us. And, I was thinking about that today, about 19, if I remember, gosh, it was in the 2000s when they first passed the law about parents can't heal their children, you can't hit them. That's where everything started to go chaos with the children because they gave the rights for the children to say, if you hit me, I'll call the cops on you. And that's where it started with our children. They brainwashed them. Hey, if your parents hit you, you could report it and we'll take care of it. So now, it, look at the children, the youth today, you know?
Yeah. Red Scuddle said that what surprised me is when you mentioned the other day that the Bosnian pyramids are on the grid. Yeah, you're going to find every site out there in the world, every ancient temple or pyramid or site for that matter, it will be connected to that grid in some way and related to either harnessing energies from it or materials, as in elements to matter kind of conversion. That's what you're looking at with this technology and pyramids and things. There's a lot more to these than meets the eye. And looking at Walter Russell's work, I've tied some things in with the pyramids that's going on. So that's going to be in the bigger video that we release about the pyramids and how it connects to this grid. Yeah, it's the ley lines grid. It's what it's telling you is there's free energy everywhere, and all they've done is basically got some cables to your house, put a smart meter on their end, and sat back and charge you for it. It's already here.
Mhm.
It's already free. We're surrounded by free energy.
And they're changing those meters too.
Yeah, for the worst.
Yeah,
Doesn't
exactly.
it never gets better, does it?
Yeah, they changed mine. I'm like, I don't want to change. Well, we have to. It's by law. It's I'm like, no. So I had to. I had no choice. So they changed it. And then a few months down, they came and changed it again. I said, you guys just changed it, but I can't fight it, right?
Yeah. Well, unless you go off grid, you can go off grid.
Yeah, you can. But see, say like for example, I go by I land. and I just want to live off the farm, the land, and go back in the 1800s. I'm gonna say, okay, they won't let you at all. You have to be
Oh yeah,
on the grid.
they don't want you.
Oh yeah.
They don't want you buying real food. They don't want you buying their GMO crap. They want you on the grid because it makes them money. Yeah, you're just a customer. But
Mhm.
everything they're doing is illegitimate because you'll find there was a case in the UK just a week or so ago, not even that. They presented to the court in Scotland that stone that the Queen got sworn in on her coronation. It turns out the stone was fake. So that puts the Queen, Britain's Queen, as an illegitimate Queen. And they presented it to a court, and the judge looked at it and walked away, didn't want to touch it. Because it doesn't just go against the Queen, it goes against the whole establishment, and it's the establishment that's hiding flat Earth. Although the guy that presented it at court wasn't presented for that purpose, but the whole establishment, everything falls into question. They've no legitimate right to rule over you, in other words. That's what it's telling you. You were a sovereign being of the realm.
Yeah. Minutemen, you're from the United States, right? Hmm. Trying to. Oh, I don't know. Okay, Hart, you're in the United States too. Dirty, are you? Kelly? Yeah, I thought so. I don't know who else. Um, what do you guys thought about when they took the rights of the parents to hit their children? What do you think about it?
Well, that's how they made them unruly, and they can turn against the family and everything. It's just destroying the family unit. It's communism. It's part of communism. They have to. Only communism works for them. See, so because it turns it into a police state. That's the only way they can rule over you. With that kind of authority, they have to turn it into a police state really before you wake up. That's what they're trying to do now, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I was asking him because I wanted the input, the ones that are in the United States about that. I don't think anybody talked about it, to be honest, about them passing about you can't hit your child.
Yeah, they were. At school when I was at school, you got the cane if you were out of order, and it, it never harmed me getting caned. You learned from it. You behaved yourself. That's so that they don't. It just destroys the family unit and the social life in general. It's a mess, and it
Yeah.
needs reversed. All everything they've done for the last 60 years plus needs reversed. Everything.
Yeah.
It's a disaster.
Um, I think that's why they might turn time back, I don't know. Imagine if they did.
Well, we need a flat reset.
Yeah.
Put everything back to how it used to be. You have to
I
go back.
went
You have to go back to what the ancients used to teach and
I
live off the land and do like that.
yeah, exactly.
These people have only claimed authority over us. They haven't actually got a legitimate right to do it.
Yes, Hart, I agree. I agree very much. The schools here are beginning to strip the children from the family. Yep. And another thing too, which is Agenda 21, if you don't vaccine your child, they'll go personally to your house, take your children away, or give them the vaccine.
Well,
So what is
that's enforced harm. They know them vaccines harm children.
yeah, so what is the parent gonna do? Take Let them take their child, or hey, give them the vaccine. If I was a parent, I would say, uh,
Either way, they're gonna probably have to get the vaccine, and it's wrong. They should not be. If there's nothing wrong with your child, you should not be getting the vaccine.
Yeah,
look around. They're harming all the children everywhere
yeah.
on a grand scale. They're trying to take out a generation of children here, at least a generation or two of children.
Mhm. Yeah,
It-
that's another
an
thing too.
agenda.
Higher school. Yeah. See, these topics are very important for at least who lives in the United States. Homeschooling is the best way for your child because you're not brainwashed, you're misled, you're not nothing. It's because your parents teaching you. But that's another thing, Agenda 21 too. You have to place your children into a public school. If not, you get locked up. See, these are the things that are coming toward us in the United States. Us. And it's so sad because if I was a parent, hell no. Oh, sorry, I don't say things like that, but now I'm getting, a little up here. But I wouldn't, no, we have to fight. We have to fight back because they want to control our children. In the reality, we're supposed to control our children.
Control them and harm them. Then what's in them
Oh,
vaccines? Them vaccines seem to be causing autism, and lots of other disorders. By design. It's got to be by design on this scale because it seems to be the containing heavy metals, and that's what's causing the autism.
yep,
Now, I looked at Mud Fossil University. If you watch Roger on Mud Fossil University, he's really good at looking into these things. And
but
he came across a doctor that's been able to reverse these symptoms. And it was a case of taking the heavy metals out of the body. I'm not sure how they do it. It could be with clays or something like that, but it is reversible.
this is why they want to take our guns away, too.
Yeah,
Because
because
see,
they know you're
we
going to
can't.
turn on them when you realize what they've done.
Yeah, but see, look, all this is coming in place, and that's why I say in 2020, I hope everything goes good for all of us, for the whole world. God willingly and blessing us every single day. But you also have to think the opposite. Because if they're trying to take our Second Amendment away, which they're trying so hard, the Democrats, then everything's going to fall in place what I just said. I have a bow and an arrow. I know how to shoot. I have
Yeah.
my machetes, those Chinese swords. I have those. And I also have a gun, which it's all hidden somewhere because, you know, people. But those are my weapons because you don't know what's gonna happen in the United States, and that's what they're trying to do is stop us from having weapons.
Yeah.
But whose fault is it that sells weapons to other countries? Our country. So if they do that to them, what can they do to us here? A lot of shit.
Look at doctors as well, cats. They've assumed some kind of authority over what you can and can't do. Who are they to assume authority over you?
Yeah. Mhm. I
Before doctors invented themselves, we lived off the land, and all our healing powers are in plants and herbs. They always have been and always will be. We
good
don't
night,
need doctor
Jose.
medications. You need the plant variety. Because all doctors are nowadays is click and sell merchants. They click a button on a computer, they click the mouse. It puts the symptoms in, and the next thing they sell you a product that they don't even know what's in it, and good chances it's going to harm you or have serious side effects.
Yeah.
So avoid and start looking for the plant alternatives would be my opinion, my advice.
Yeah. Exactly, blood. Plants over pills.
Yeah, yeah, we don't, you know, it's a chemical Frankenstein variant of what was in the plants. But yeah, I say Frankenstein because we don't know what the side effects are.
Zombies. Why did it come out with the bill? I was gonna speak in Spanish. Why did it come out with movies or series about zombies? Because that's what we are now. I'm gonna say we're all zombies. We're not awake. I don't know. It's the more. you think about it, the more angry I get because what they're trying to do, all the
I've just,
Americans.
I've just noticed Red Squirrel's message on screen. The stone was stolen. They say got it back, but did they get the same stone back? It comes out. It came out with Church Cemetery. Yeah, the stone they checked in. Apparently, when they researched it, it was fake. It was some stone from Scotland somewhere. So it puts it all as a legitimate monarchy.
Yeah, I believe it is for fear. Part they're trying to give us more fear in our lives because they don't. You know, it's like you're in this shell. Like for me, I'm gonna put myself as an example. I'm in my house. I'm in my own space, and yet they how can I don't know how to. They just we have to stay in like in a cage in prison and have fear you can't go out nowhere. That's what they want us to do basically. To stay in your little home, you're gonna have we're gonna give you fear and you can't go nowhere. It's like being in prison, you know, and that's what it's all about. All this stuff is about fear, I know that. But at the same time you still have to be ready and prepared. That's how I feel, and I feel it in my spirit that has to be done. You never know. You never know. And then Colombia, they have no food no more. Just like Venezuela. I just heard that yesterday. I'm like, what? What's going on? So now they're taking over Colombia, the country.
Yeah. Oh, they want everywhere. They want what's below these countries. That's why. It's what's below them they're after.
And it's sad because Colombia was helping Venezuela for to give food to the people that were hungry. Now it's both countries and they're border to border. I'm like, when I was hearing it, I'm like, oh my! In Spanish, I was saying this. Oh my gosh, how can how can this happen?
Because it's the globalists doing it. They're trying to take over every nation in the realm, and they want total control over what's below. You know, they're trying to steal what's in the underworld,
Eh, eh,
and they're doing a big job of it already, right under your noses.
yeah, yeah, but it's crazy. Poor people. You know, this is what they want for the United States, a third world country, and it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because before that happens, we'll have a good civil war because we have to think about the generations that are coming. It's gonna be another war, just like in the 1800s, 1700s, you know, you name it. All
Well,
the
look,
wars.
look what they're doing. You know, they've got an aging population. They've got millions now of children harmed by vaccine damage and God knows what else. We're getting chemtrailed, GMO food. You know, it's looking pretty grim. And then add on top of that mass immigration and all the other problems going on. It's just one big catastrophe going to happen. I've never
Oh,
seen, you would not expect to see the world in the state it is today, would you? It's all for a reason, to hide fake the globe and hide flat Earth and how it really works. All roads lead to hiding the construct and all that implies. That's where we're at.
how crazy, I tell you. I get frustrated because I think about the children. You know me. My heart is always with the children, and I just I just wish I had a big arms to just protect them, but I can't. The only way I can, you know, for God is to protect them is by prayer. And the parents need to do their part. But they're after our children. And they
Derek
also,
says, um, Derek says they have neighbours that are Muslim and Hmong. Lovely people, to be honest. Yeah, I have nothing against immigration there. You know, what I'm saying is this is not immigration. This is it's something else. To me, it's has to be related to vote rigging. Citizenship for votes is what I would call it. Because you know, if you look at Britain, it's hard for us to actually get jobs here now. We're at the back of the queue for jobs in our own country, believe it or not. You'll never find that in the newspaper, but that's how it is in reality here now. The jobs in the UK are advertised elsewhere around the world before we even see them, and we've got people coming from all over the world to work here. So it's put the Brits in arrested development, and you've got people coming in from everywhere, and they've got the chance to live here. So again, nothing wrong with that, but in this number, and us being pushed to the back of the queue and all the rest of it, it's a bit unfair, and it's got to be for vote rigging to keep them in power. That's why this is dirty, bad politics. The only way they can stay in power is by flooding the country with more voters. That's what they're doing. These refugees are fake. These people, what they say, are coming from Syria. They're coming from everywhere around the world. They get fake passports and walk straight in. That's not immigration. They're not refugees. They're fake. In 2015, in Germany, they found 10,000 fake Syrian passports. That alone should have shut Europe's borders, and it didn't.
Yeah.
And the passports were printed in Turkey by George Soros. So this is what's going on. That's been going on for 4 years. So all these people coming into Europe and moving around Europe they've got fake passports, and they're not from Syria. They're from everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was, following politics. That's what I was watching in 2015. I could see it going on. I just couldn't understand why.
No, is it okay? Anybody? I know somebody said they're up in Washington, Oregon, somewhere around there. I think. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Never mind. I forgot. FPV.
Yeah, dirty politics everywhere, and it's just these same people, the globalists, doing it. They'll do anything to stay in power. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
They know they're losing. They know we won't vote for them anymore, so they're important voters. That's what they're doing. They're giving them our jobs and houses, and vote for us, and we'll keep paying you money. And that's not unique to UK. That must be happening everywhere, surely.
Thank you, Dirty, for coming. We'll see you somewhere around. Many blessings.
Yeah, see you later, Dirty mate.
Yeah.
Take care, pal.
Where do you live at, Hoser? And where in the? Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's the destruction of Western civilization. We've got to our golden age, as they would call it, and we're finding out too much. We're becoming too aware of our surroundings and what this world really is, and they don't like it.
Yeah. Wow. I just hope and pray that everything will be a better place now, to live. But I don't know. There's a lot of things that I see ahead of me that it's like, it's not going to come out good if after Trump wins. Because I know Trump's going to win, like it or not. He's going to win. He's already ahead. But good things can happen, or bad things that their plans are going to start already more stronger. One of them, because Trump's part of it. Like it or not, he's part of it.
Guys in the chat are laughing there because that's his golden age. We haven't even made it to the Bronze Age, really, have we? Look at the state of our nations now. Yeah, interesting. He says his friend captured Jupiter over Halo. What do you guys think? We've been saying for some time, Hart, Jupiter, consider it just another halo system like the sun's got. The moons of Jupiter are actually just nodes on a halo around Jupiter. Yeah. They've all got halos like the sun's halo, like what you see on my channel. The sun halo. Every one of them luminaries up there have got the same kind of halo system about them. We're going to cover that more in one of the next videos. But yeah, every one of them is a projected image. Well, not so much an image, electromagnetic projection of sorts that contains a halo.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not sure what we're on about, look at sundogs. If you haven't looked at my channel or the research we do, look at sundogs, and then look at the halo focus videos on my channel, and keep telling yourself that's 95 million miles away, because it's not. That is an electromagnetic projection from below, not above. It's from below, and all our research keeps pointing to that. We know what they are. We know what angels are from scripture. We decoded what they are. Technologies. And we've got all the proof we need to prove what we're talking about with these halos and how they work. 100% got the proof, and you're going to see that over the next few videos. Yeah, every one of them they've all got a halo system of some type or other, and we may never see all of them because some of them obviously different altitudes to others. But the sun and moon one, yeah, especially the sun one, keep recording the sun, keep looking at the sun, you will see it. You will see the halo around the sun and the nodes and the full halo system if you're lucky.
Good night, Hoser. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, latest dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things are coming. The 5G and what Red just said, the QAnon. Um, there's so much coming. So I don't know. I'm just prepared. I'm ready. Whatever comes, comes. I'm prepared.
Just remember this, Red Squirrel. All roads lead to hiding the construct. So everything they do is related to hiding the construct, and flat Earth definitely going to try and shut that down, because that brings you to them two important questions: what is creating those lights in the sky, and what is moving them?
Oh,
This is what they're hiding.
hold on, Dirk. I forgot. Okay, I forgot a modem earlier. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Just keep your eyes open, your ears as well. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Derek. I know. It's okay. I forgot to rinse you. That's all. You think French fries are good? Heart. I wish I had my icon. French fries are bad for you.
An icon doesn't bother me. You look at the person, the avatar.
But still, I miss, you know, for us to see our
It's all about the person and the content. Doesn't matter what avatar you've got on, does it?
yeah, that's true.
It's,
I want to control.
yeah, and what is your angle here? Who is Cat's Eyes?
Exactly. That's your number by now. But anyway, um, I guess this is it. I think I know you're tired. You want to go to bed. I'm silly. Get used to it. Okay. I know, hard.
I know Cat's Eyes got me on here to test this for 10 minutes. We've probably been at it 2 hours.
An hour and 38 minutes. Almost an hour and 39 minutes. Yeah. So, but yeah, we were just testing it and see how it's gonna be because I want to stream again. I still need to catch on some other stuff, so I should be streaming hopefully by the end of this month. Hopefully.
Fingers
So,
crossed.
huh? Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna head out. You guys, thanks for coming. I appreciate it and supporting this channel again. Just being here, really. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later, and those that came in that I'll see in the other chat. So good night. Hey, sir, how come you didn't come in?
Yeah, night all. Thanks for the nice chat. And you as well,
All right,
Cats.
all right. Good night, all.
Bye,
Oh, good
everyone.
morning.
Yeah.
Bye.
Jama's time, you. Jama's time for you.
You're welcome, Minute Man. Oh, you were here too? My gosh, you guys didn't come in? I'll see you guys in the other chat. Bye.
Yeah, bye, everyone.
Okay, well.